Good evening humans, Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Warhammer 40k Tyranid Genestealer figure from McFarlane Toys. I've got to say, I know pretty much nothing about Warhammer 40k. I just know that like back in the day when I got my first job, in Games Workshop and stuff like that. I didn't work in Games Workshop, but it was near where I work. Anyway, I saw the miniatures and stuff. They looked amazing. I know this is one of my favorite monster designs I've seen in recent memory, so that definitely says a lot. And yeah, just a lot of good stuff about this. So let's get right into this review. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite creature designs I've seen in a while, and it just sticks out. The second I saw this, I knew I had to own one. Now I kind of want to own three, so that definitely speaks to, pardon me, what I think of the design. And just looking at the figure itself, just really beautiful sculpt. I mean, McFarlane brings it. The sculpt has always kind of been the thing that he is focused on, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And here, that's just everywhere. There's just textures. Paint for the McFarlane Toys has kind of been hit or miss. I think it's definitely a hit here, where this is a design that's very dependent on this kind of bone white color, but all the splashes of red and kind of magenta purple, whatever you want to call it, just absolutely pop. And again, where reds and purples are the primary focus here, aside from the bone white, obviously I'm gonna dig it beyond the design itself, and just really well done everywhere. Again, as you can see, nothing looks kind of underdone, at least it doesn't to me. And even the joints, even the ball joints, I guess, don't stick out too much here, where they have on other McFarlane Toys, I thought. And it's hard not to make ball joints stick out kind of awkwardly, but I think they did a just absolutely smashing job here. Even where it kind of looks like the paint is underdone, it's not really. That's part of the design from what it looks like. That definitely looks intentional. And then just that head sculpt looks so good. Paint application is just 100%. Love it. There's a little bit of slop on the top of the head of mine, which is a little sad, but I mean, that's really the most minor gripe I could possibly have. So aesthetics here are definitely a 10. Accessories here are as simple as they get, and that tends to be the case for the McFarlane monster style figures, because all you get is a stand. And there's a basic black stand with Warhammer 40k logo right there, and that's about it. The left two arms do come separate just because they have to be attached, just because of the packaging in general. So I wouldn't count those as accessories. So the stand is all you get for accessories. Articulation is really one of the things that I feel puts this figure over the top, certainly for me. And that is like, if I see a monster with a cool design, I want it to be fun to pose and articulate. And this absolutely does that. And honestly, this is probably the most fun I've had posing and a McFarlane figure, just period. And so let's not delay, get right into it. And so for the head, we are on a ball joint, and we're not going to get too far forward because the jaw runs directly into the sculpt of the neck. But we do get some really good up, so those hunched over poses are definitely going to work. And we are going to get some really nice tilt as well. So really good use of the ball joint there. When we come down to the arms, all four work the same way. So we're gonna come out, we're gonna come past our T-pose into kind of our Y, and we have bicep swivel as well. Double jointed elbows that are folding, not completely in half, but certainly past 90 and well enough. Also nice, and a lot of detents in there to keep it stable. Then we have our ball joints at the hands, so coming up and down. Obviously you can twist that as well, so you can go in and out, and you have rotation as well. Then we have two ball joints, one in the diaphragm, one in the waist, and that's gonna bring us all sorts of around. And I do these together as well because the crunch on this figure is absolutely insane. You can almost go into a ball. And honestly, with the way this is designed, especially with the spine, you want that, and that is just absolutely fantastic. I love that. Coming back, we can pretty much straighten out, which is also excellent. And you're getting rotation at both of those joints, actually mostly the waist. So you can get your rotation there. We come down to the hips, and we are getting pretty much full splits. It's a matter, there we go. So it's a matter of getting the top of this hip piece just past, past the thigh piece, past the hip bone. And then, yeah, you're doing splits, which doesn't do you too much good because of this tailbone. But that is what it is. And then we have double joints at the knees, so we're not actually going to extend fully because obviously the sculpt and you want to be stable. We're going to fold about that far in half again, so you get a few clicks. Then we get ball joints here at the ankles and bring it about that far, and then we can fully straighten out. And we also get rotation there as well. And then we get a hinge at the toes, which is actually useful for this figure. I usually don't like that sort of thing, but yeah, that's Articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with a couple other McFarlane figures. With some Hasbro. With some imports. With some other monsters. Finally with an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on the Tyranid Genestealer from McFarlane Toys is that it's just a thing of beauty. The sculpt, the articulation, the overall fun factor, and most importantly for me, for McFarlane Toys, the feel of the plastic. This has a little bit of a softer feel, pardon me, where a lot of McFarlane Toys, for whatever reason, just feel very harsh and just not fun to pose. And again, that's my personal opinion, but this one defies all of that. And I cannot recommend this enough. If you like monsters, if you are a Warhammer 40k fan, yeah, absolutely pick this up. I definitely recommend it. This will fit in various displays, even if it's not a 40k. So yeah, definitely check this out. And this is available on various online retailers, as well as I believe this will be showing up on retailer shelves if it hasn't already, like Target and Walmart. So I will put links in the description below to where you can pick up yours from some of my favorite online retailers. So please check those out if you are interested. And that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and or sharing. And beyond that, if you want to take it to the next level, I will have other ways to support the channel down there as well. So please, please, please check those out. And all of that being said, ultra thanks to you one last time for watching, and I hope you take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.